How is my anxiety over the course of a normal day? Well, that's a loaded question, if I've ever heard one. Sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you or anything. It's just, I honestly have no idea how I'm going to get through the day sometimes. Something as simple as having to make a phone call will stop me dead in my tracks. Like yesterday, I had to call my doctor's office to confirm my upcoming appointment. Something happened with their automated confirmation system, and I was afraid that if I didn't call to confirm, my appointment would end up getting canceled. I sat there in my living room for what felt like forever, going over what I had to say over and over again. I finally decided I had to write it down, but then I started shaking. I felt so stupid getting so worked up over something so small and silly, which made me start crying. So, there I am, crying and shaking on the couch, when my boyfriend knocks on the door. I kid you not, I jumped about 3 feet in the air. I had forgotten he was coming over. I immediately stopped crying, but then I felt like I couldn't catch my breath. I go to the front door to unlock it for Hugo, but then my fingers start tingling and I feel really dizzy. Fortunately, I was able to open the door, and there Hugo was, looking so concerned. He asked me what happened, and I told him nothing, but he didn't believe me. I laughed because really, in the grand scheme of things, it was nothing. Just a little phone call. Hugo offered to make the call for me, which made me feel really guilty. But he's such a good guy. He gave me a kiss and made me feel better by complimenting the notes I had taken for the call. I gave him the number, and I couldn't believe it. While it was ringing, I felt a lump in my throat because I was nervous for him that someone was going to answer. Then he ended up leaving a voicemail. He never did or said anything to make me feel bad, but I felt horrible for making such a big deal out of something so small. I can't make a simple phone call? I barely leave the house because everything is so overwhelming. The smallest thing will make my heart race and my breath catch in my throat. I wish I could just have 5 minutes without feeling like my anxiety is getting the better of me. I'm not even joking when I say I feel like I can't remember the last time I didn't feel anxious. My heart is beating in my head as we speak, and I just had to remind myself to breathe.